Hello, everyone, and welcome to the TRSS podcast. We definitely don't have as much to talk about as last week, but we have quite a few things on the to-do list, and we'll start it off with episode 2 of Loki, which went quite further than I was expecting it to for the second episode. Now, Bad Batch.
What if we did that? What if each person gave their opinion on each topic and we did it like 4 times?
Let's do that.
Michael says there's only 6 episodes.
Yeah, there's only going to be 6.
But
I expected
a quarter of the way.
First episode was about right.
Dang, Nick with
Second
the quick
episode,
math.
I was thinking it's like some smaller stuff, and then they're like kind of trying to prove like the theory of like the the world ending, kind of that scenarios where they're hiding in, and then they go to fight them, and then it went further than I was expecting.
So
I liked it a lot. Yeah,
I also
Did I usually don't think about like actors that much, but that whole part where it was people
That was a joke,
supposed to
right?
be Loki, that all was like super cringe to me. Like
What?
all of them were like acting super hard. It was just so obvious to me.
what are you talking about?
The part where all the people were Loki and
At
whatever
the
the
end?
girl Loki or whatever, like the big country
Oh.
dude and like the
Okay.
gay dude, like all that shit. That was
Gay
like,
dude. Huh? There's a gay dude in there.
he was 100% homosexual.
Tom Hiddleston, I think. Is it?
So about the employee? Oh, you talking the first guy?
The the employee, the dude.
Oh,
Black
was he
After
gay?
he knocks out the black girl, it was obvious.
I hate the black girl.
Yeah,
Pretty sure you're supposed to, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
So do you guys
like,
think Loki went through the portal to catch the variant, or to
yes,
get away?
And
from
also,
the
he
TVA?
realized they weren't gonna trust him because it looked like he knocked out that girl.
Yeah.
Also, who is? Am I supposed to know who that girl is?
she's Loki.
Is it okay? I didn't know if it was like someone in Dark World that I just didn't pay attention to or something.
This is
So you
No,
think
this
Loki is being good by going through the portal? He's not like defying the TVA and going to
Yeah.
scheme.
Well,
with
I think
girl
he's
Loki?
like it's a bit of both because like he knows they're not going to trust him and he knows that he has to stop her. So like, it's a bit of both.
This is how we get to lore Thor: Love and Thunder, where we get a female Thor.
Yeah.
Same way.
Well,
Or what's her name becomes Thor. This is how it happens.
Natalie Portman.
Padme.
Padme.
Yep.
Senator Organa.
I thought the whole Pompeii thing was cool.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like that.
I think this is my favorite like Disney Plus
Definitely.
thing so far. This episode.
Not bad batch.
Well,
Like this is probably the best thing. Better than any Mandalorian episode. Better than any Bad Batch episode.
Not
better than
better
any
than
WandaVision
Luca.
episode. I'm not even gonna bring
I
up Captain
definitely like the
Falcon.
theme of the show. Like a lot.
it's very good.
I like the show in general. I really like the whole
The whole style of it.
TWA or whatever. I do like that whole
TVA.
atmosphere.
Yeah, no, like I really liked the second episode. I liked everything in the first episode except for that they trashed the Infinity Stones.
That's the whole point.
But-
Show their power.
Yeah, I don't like that. Like, I mean, that's the whole reason I'm not gonna like Phase 4. Is like, by the time they get to Phase 4, like, they're just gonna like be like, oh, Thanos was so weak, and I hate that so much. Like,
Meh.
it just pisses me off when they're like, oh, that was such a weak villain, and it was like a
Do you
big
think
deal.
it's gonna be
But-
like a Wizard of Oz type scenario with the timekeepers, where it's just gonna be like some little dude like controlling everything, or is it gonna
I
actually
don't
be
think
like the
they're
3
real.
lizards?
Definitely, and it's gonna be a big joke, and it's not gonna be funny.
that's
I
that's
guarantee
what I'm waiting
you.
for.
It's gonna be like a little like 3-foot tall like dog or something.
Yeah.
Or like a freaking green little
Like,
gecko. That's
what?
what they're
It's
gonna
the
do.
most-
Stan Lee.
It's a Marvel
This is-
thing.
That would be dope. Imagine it
Who's-
was Stan Lee.
That would be cool.
Who's Stanley?
God, if only he was alive and he could frickin' be.
They can
That
just
would have
CGI.
been dope. That would have been so good.
That's what they
That
should
would be
do.
so
you
good.
just
What was-
ruined the show for me.
What was the
thanks.
last thing Stanley was in?
Far From Home? No.
Where it was like the poster?
Endgame?
That was Far From Home, I think.
It's Endgame, isn't it?
Who was he in Endgame?
The hippie.
He's whenever they go back to the military base to get the
Oh,
Tesseract.
yeah.
What is he in there? I don't.
He's
I
the
don't
dude in the
think he
car
is.
driving.
He drives by.
He's like,
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. No,
The last-
that's before.
No, that's before Endgame. The last thing he was alive for was Captain Marvel.
That's before.
Trey,
I
you
knew
aren't actually
about
playing
it,
Kerbal
seriously.
Space Program, are you?
What are you talking about?
Okay, on Discord it says you're playing Kerbal Space Program, and I'm just waiting for the clicks when I'm editing this.
Why would I be playing a game while we're doing this?
Well,
He's
it's
definitely
been
playing
done
Kerbal Space
before.
Program.
Well, the first 3 episodes, everyone else is playing on Xbox, so.
Well, that was the first 3 episodes.
Well,
We've
the first 3
grown.
episodes of Bad Batch, people are watching.
Damn.
Speaking of Bad Batch,
I don't even. What happened? Oh, I remember.
Cad
Nick, do you remember?
Bane!
Nick, tell us what happened in this.
all right. So for about 3.5 hours, they walk around on a spaceship, and then I fell asleep, and then Hunter gets shot,
Yep.
and that's what happened. But I basically slept through all the action.
Yeah. I thought
So,
this episode was gonna be
But I saw the end.
a whole lot better than it was.
So-
I wish they would have killed Hunter. Like, that would
What?
have made me enjoy
They
it.
can't
Oh,
kill
there you
Hunter.
go. Alright.
What?
Trey getting all mad at me, and then he hops off Kerbal Space Program. I knew it.
What? You wanted me to stop playing! I turned
Yes,
it off!
because we can hear the clicks.
I turned it off! I don't... What's
Okay.
going on? Continue the conversation, Jesus.
You were acting like I was a crazy person, Trey.
Well, Michael's got me all angry already before we even started the podcast.
Me?
Damn, we were
What did I
throwing
do?
Trey around in the voice channels.
I didn't move you around. That was Nick.
I did it once.
And then you said we should move Trey around.
once.
It was not me, Trey.
But
Anyways,
I don't know, I don't know if I enjoyed this planet enough for us to be on it for 2 episodes. Like, I don't know. I'm glad we got to see good old Crosshair again.
Yeah.
But,
Good
yeah, good old Crosshair. Now he's all burnt up. And I'm going to sound like a loser, but at the end, when he has the bandages over his face, I was like, is he going to be Dengar? I was like, oh my god. So I looked up, I was like, Dengar's, like, origin story. You know who I'm talking about, right? The dude who's
No.
friends with Boba Fett
Mhm.
with the scarf around his head. He's one of the bounty hunters.
Okay.
Yeah, Bane.
I do know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
he was in the first Battlefront game. Like, he was one of the DLC dudes, and I thought he was gonna be, I don't know. I was
know
like,
what you're talking about now.
yeah, he's like Australian or something. So I looked up like his origin, but he was already in Clone Wars, so I don't think that'll work. But yeah, I wish they would have killed Hunter. That would have made me like this episode a lot more. Like, I would have thought
They
like
can't kill
there isn't like
Hunter,
plot
He's the
armor.
main character.
You know what really pissed me off about this
Definitely
episode
not.
was like, yeah, this coating can save up to, can withstand up to, and then Record's like, nobody cares. I'm like, I kind of wanted to hear what it was
I
going to say.
kind of wanted to 100% know what
I
he was going to say about.
I
the
kind of
insides
wanted to
the
know
ship.
that, and I was like, I care whenever you said that. But yeah, I was like, wow, fuck you, Wrecker. I wanted to hear this. These statistics or stats of the engine's hull or paint. I don't know.
I feel like this show would be elevated to like being so much better if they would have killed Wrecker last episode, and it would have been super sad. And then if Hunter died this episode.
They can't
just watched
kill
the
off
last
the Bad
episode.
Batch.
Oh, I mean, they're not
Yes.
important to the rest of the Star Wars story.
All right, but
so
out of
if
16
we,
episodes, you're gonna kill him on what, episode 5?
that we
well,
that
I'm just
we
saying
know
if that would have happened, like if, like you can
We
I
only on
don't
episode
know.
5.
I don't know.
No, we're on like 7, I'm pretty sure.
obviously it wouldn't like make sense because like it's gonna be the Bad Batch or everything. But that would have been a lot. Like I wouldn't have expected that at all if like they started killing people this early.
The dude just showed up and shot him. Like, he deserves a
The
more
dude,
climactic
you mean
death.
Cad Bane?
Yes, I mean Cal Kestis.
Yeah, but Michael, that's because you don't know who he is.
He's
Okay,
quite a
cool.
big bounty hunter.
But
Does
I don't
his
know,
voice
like,
sound
there wasn't
different?
a dope fight or anything.
He's the reason Boba has the dit in his helmet.
Boba.
Like,
Is that
he didn't-
canon though? Since it's like not a full episode.
I think it is. I remember they showed like a pre-animation of it because
Yeah.
it was going to be in the Clone Wars, and then because Boba kills Bane, they
Yeah.
might show it here. The one thing that I do like a lot more about Clone Wars is I guess this is like specifically them, but it was like a lot of stories, not just focused on kind of the few people.
Yeah, my
So there were
favorite
like arcs with Boba
Padme
and like
episodes.
other stuff and. Yeah, there was a lot of arcs, but I was like, I really hope we get to see that, but I highly doubt that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Unless Boba
if
is
Boba
involved.
comes after them.
Yeah, unless Boba gets involved in this story and they show that, which I'm really hoping they do.
That would be cool if Boba, that he gets hired from the Empire and he has to hunt down Cad Bane to take Omega from Cad Bane. But
Yeah.
I think did the Empire hire Cad Bane? I would assume.
No, that was the Kaminoans.
Kaminoans. Yeah.
That was the Kaminoans trying to get her back because the Empire's the ones that sent them to kill them all.
Yeah, that might be what happens.
So, yeah, I would love to see that, and you get to see, like, him kill Bane, and then Bane puts, like, that dit in his helmet.
Yeah. Oh, I bet that's what happens. Because they have that, like, story, and
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody was like, that was the coolest thing ever. Or they're not going to do it just because everybody knows that's what's going to happen.
Because, I mean,
But,
in the last season of not Bad Batch, Clone Wars, they had, like, pre-rendered footage. Not, like, fully rendered, but, like,
like they didn't finish the
shitty-
animations and
Yeah.
everything.
Of literally the start of the last season. Like, it showed that whole, like, pre-render animation. It showed the Bad Batch. It showed all that. So, they already have the footage. Instead of wasting more time, why don't they, use it? So I'm pretty sure it's definitely going to happen.
What did it leave? How did we leave Boba Fett in the last season? Do you remember?
I think he blew up. I think the last thing that we saw was him blowing up that Jedi cruiser that was crashed with Mace Windu. But I'm not 100% sure.
Do you
What,
remember
with the
that?
helmet?
No, well, I remember Boba trying to go after Mace. Like, there's multiple. No. Oh, the last thing I think that happened was Ventress. Well, like, she was a bounty hunter for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because she, whatever.
On Coruscant?
On Coruscant or whatever. And, not on Coruscant, but they took a job with Boba's crew. And, that was the last time you saw him, where there's, like, they're transporting, like, some princess to some fat guy.
Gotcha.
And, Boba gets thrown in there, and Ventress saves the princess.
Yeah,
That's the last thing I think we see of him. Yeah, I know what's going on.
Hopefully that happens. That'd be cool. Because I liked that whenever I saw it on, like, YouTube, whenever they showed that.
I really like Boba's arc. I like seeing a lot of Boba. Other than he's a little whiny little bitch baby.
Oh, wait. I think I made a list of stuff to talk about Bad Batch. Oh, the Hunter, his point of view was the same layout as the, I don't know if you remember the game, the PS2 game about clone commandos. It was like the same.
I never played it.
It was the same, like, UI. That was cool. And
Oh, was it? I never played it. It just, I kind of want to, but the whole graphics are just too bad.
Yeah.
they're too rough for me.
All I wrote was Hunter POV was cool, Cad Bane, Crosshair equals Dengar. That was the only thing I wrote.
Of, like,
Which is
his-
weird
Oh.
because
it looked,
You don't like that?
I didn't like it.
What?
No.
that's like the...
Do you like it, like, when they do that in general?
Meh.
Like in anything?
What? Do what?
POV.
Like go like
Well,
first person
okay,
like that,
so
like in movies and stuff? Because I like
One
that a lot.
thing I thought was weird.
I thought you
You'd
were-
think
my bad.
their perspective is quite like tunnel vision-y,
Yeah.
which I thought
Any
they
helmet, I would
have
assume.
I mean, which I think may have some good things, but you would think they would have a lot more view to see everything around them. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or like camera, or not camera, but like it almost looks like you're not wearing a helmet, like cameras inside of it. But
yeah,
Anyways, no. I didn't like the HUD, Nick.
I usually don't like that in movies when they go like first person, but I liked it in this.
It's like
then
the
you'll hate this
perspective's
movie
cool. I
I'm
like
about to
first
talk to
person.
next.
I just don't. like the
Hardcore
HUD.
Rick or whatever. What's Hardcore Henry?
Yeah.
I've never seen
Neither
it.
have I.
started it. Couldn't
I've seen
finish
some
it.
clips of it. I think.
I remember watching the music video that the dude made, like, a long time ago. It was the same dude, and it was like the whole music video was like a first person, him like running through gunfighting with like people and all that shit. I remember enjoying
It
that.
got like
and then they,
really confusing. Like people like transporting their minds from like machines to different bodies. Like it was one of those types of movies.
It was the same dude who made that movie District 9, where it's like,
I feel like it would just be like motion blur, just everywhere, the whole movie.
Meh.
But
I think it's all like that Steadicam shit.
Oh, okay.
They got a gimbal
No, I'll
on.
watch it.
But yeah,
Alright.
I thought it was okay. It definitely wasn't the best episode. Like the only cool part I felt
Yeah.
like was the end with Cad Bane, and that was like okay.
I
Yeah.
like.
I didn't really
blowing up
see the
engine
point.
and
I
it
agree.
falling.
Yeah, like it was like that could have been anybody. Like it was just cool that it was Cad Bane.
Yeah. I say yeah, like I know who he was before Nick brought it up. All right.
So is there
next topic.
contention over the price? I really don't know. I just saw some person.
Well,
tweet the
whoever's
other night.
putting it as $100 is wrong. Let's just say that.
Okay, so according to the official Microsoft Xbox store, it is $100.
According to
All right.
every other thing I look at, $70.
How much money?
The
are we
only
putting
time
down?
I
That might
see it is
I'm just
$100.
telling you what it says in the
You
Xbox
want to
store.
do the whatever the difference is, whoever gets $30 is whoever's right.
I'll do that.
I don't have $30, so
Well,
Well, either way, it should be $60.
Yeah, I
Trey's
mean-
not on Series X, so it probably will be $70 for him.
No, I'm gonna be getting a Series X. No, it would be $60 for me, but
Getting
$70
Series
for.
X. Nice.
Yes, I'm like I've told
he
you
has
already,
to. He wants to
Michael.
play it with us.
Alright.
I'm getting a
Jeez.
fucking
I don't
Series
remember.
X.
You know
My
what you
bad.
should do, Trey? You should just get a PS5
I mean, I might.
with my haptic feedback.
I have been looking more into that.
And then we can play Chivalry 2 since it's
I wonder why the Xbox
cross-compatible.
store says $100.
Because it's wrong and stupid. It's
What I'm
stinky.
assuming is there's probably a mix-up, and there's gonna be like a super mega edition, and that's $100, and then like
So Kevin
But-
is with me. Let's split the Discord
But
chat.
there is a Super Mega Edition, and
edition.
on Xbox, that's $120.
I'm buying that one.
It says
I just
here
hope that it's not.
that the PS5 and Xbox Series X is 70, and then
I'm
the
going to
gold-
write an.
the gold edition is 100 on consoles, and the ultimate edition is 120.
I'm going to write you a paper neck, 10-page paper. I'm going to cite my sources, research paper, and it's going to be an APA format.
How has your paper been going, Trey?
I have half a paper done. Half of the paper done.
How long's the paper?
A paper single space, 2 pages double space.
Oh, that's not
So I have
bad.
half of a page done.
Is it single
Why?
spaced or double
Single
spaced?
space.
Yeah, he said both of them.
It's double spaced, but I'm writing it in single space. like
Every
a normal person.
other-
So it's a page.
It's 2 pages.
2 pages single space?
Yeah, but
2 pages.
Yeah, but if you're writing it single spaced, it's a page.
Then I'll say in double spaces, so it makes it sound like I'm writing more. 2-page
double
paper.
space, 2 pages. Okay.
Are you citing all of your sources properly?
Yeah, I didn't put
Indenting
any
them.
quotes in my last paper, so I'm just gonna fill this one up with quotes.
Hell yeah.
Some people don't
You gotta
like that.
paraphrase some of the times.
But, still have to quote it if you paraphrase.
Yeah.
Which I didn't do at
just-
all. Last paper. I just put my sources at the
Oh,
bottom.
I'm so dumb. I was looking at Battlefield 44, and I was like, Nick, it's Battlefield 20. And then I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Or wait, it's no 2042, right?
Yeah, that was me. I put 44. 'cause I-
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, Battlefield
But
4.
the Xbox store says it's $100, which is what I will be buying it on. So until it is changed, it is $100.
Yeah. God, I hope so.
I will pay,
you-
and it better be the best
I
game.
mean, no matter
you
what,
buy.
I'm buying the biggest edition, but
That's kind
That's
Did
what
you
I'm doing.
Did you watch the like breakdown trailer that the Battlefield people put out?
Yes. Yes. About how they talked about the map and how like you can get the sandstorm and the tornado. And
Oh
all
my
that
god,
stuff,
please
and-
stop fucking deleting and writing stuff.
know,
This
Trey,
is confusing
please.
the hell out of me.
What are you doing? Trey,
But,
this is next week's shit. Stop.
what was
I already
the
put
thing-
$70.
prices down.
What was the thing that he said about the tornado? That it was like different sizes, or if it does something different, like throughout the middle?
He made it seem like on that map there's always the sandstorm. Like the sandstorm's always going to spawn, it's
Yeah.
always going to move this way
Doesn't
at this
it all-
speed.
yeah. But
But the tornado is completely random if it shows up or not.
Gotcha.
So, and I don't know if that's like random per map, like this map always has a tornado and the sandstorm is random, or if that's just how it. I can't imagine they're gonna have more than like a sandstorm, a tornado,
And a tsunami.
and like an earthquake or
Yeah.
something.
Ooh, an earthquake
Yeah,
would be
or
cool.
a tsunami. They could have like 4. maybe a volcano if they want to push it.
Did you see? Apparently, like, there's a stadium or something, and I saw some dude fucking
Yes.
coming himself in the comments. He was like, "The stadium is literally the size of the entire Warzone
Out of
map."
Warzone.
Yeah. Calm down.
And then they were saying how it works now, right? Is you just have in Conquest just A, B, C, D, F.
Yeah.
Right? And you go to A, you take it. Essentially how this works is like you go to A, and then within A, there's like A1, A2, and A3, and you have to take all of those to get
Like
A.
the paper?
Just because the objectives are so big.
That sounds
So-
significantly harder.
Yeah, I think it's just
What's the
because...
point
It's
of
so
that?
big.
I don't know, they made it sound like the map was massive in the breakdown. So, with 124 people,
That
it
just
needs
means
to be.
more teammates to not go to A1, A2, or A3.
Yeah, that sounds like it. Like you need
true.
friends to play and fucking take that shit. There was one. I have not seen anything about anyone talking about the customization while you're in the game. The only thing I've seen is like when they showed it in the trailer. Nobody else I've seen that has been like talking about that. I feel like that's pretty big.
Well, somebody said something about, I don't know if it was Michael or Trey or somebody, about how if it's just going to be like a set number of attachments, or if it was like the idea of this is what you've recently equipped, and so here's like the past 2 sights you've used, here's the past 2 grips you've used, and that's what's on like that hotbar, or
Maybe
how
you
it
can
works.
set it.
Because they can't have every
Yeah,
single
what I
attachment
was
on
thinking
that
is
thing, 'cause
like
it'll take up your whole
you
screen.
choose like I want to bring an ACOG and a holographic. I want to bring
Yeah.
a long barrel and this, and like
Right.
you just come in there with that set, because that would be fucking annoying if you pull it up but there's like 15 attachments going up to your screen.
Covers your whole screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that'll be cool.
Hopefully.
And then what was it? What was the other thing he said? Oh, he was talking about how, like, in every other Battlefield, the destruction is scripted, but not in this game. And I mean, like,
Well, I get like
how,
Siege.
How non-scripted destruction can you get?
I get like Siege of Shanghai if that's what he
Crackdown
means,
3
like that.
destruction.
Or
was
what's that
unscripted.
game with?
That never came out.
What's that game? The we talked about it on like the one of the first podcasts where you can go through anything.
Oh, and Teardown. Yeah,
That would be cool.
Yeah.
but like,
Sorry.
other than like Rainbow, to what extent like can you destroy like the entire map? You know what I
Breakdown.
mean?
Well, even Rainbow, like
One thing.
Minecraft.
I just want to cut in here for 1 second. Yeah, when you look at the Xbox store, it says Battlefield Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, that's the $120
And
version,
89 the Gold Edition. Okay.
which is the Xbox Series X.
Right now it's on sale for $107,
different.
which
That's
is
Series
weird
X
that they're doing.
isn't it
Oh,
just
that's
going to
with
be on the
EA
OB
Play.
or not? Whatever it's called, EA Access.
EA Access. Yeah, so because we have Game Pass, which has EA Access in it, it's $90 instead of $100.
Probably
But-
60 instead of 70.
Okay, yeah, it's
Basically.
for $62.99 right now. Xbox Series X and S on the Xbox store. They must have fixed it just now.
Just now,
recently.
because we were talking about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they must
Had
have
to
Because
go
all
in.
4 of them are on the store now. Okay.
The I don't know if you
What?
guys have been watching the podcast or whatever, but like, do you guys ever open it and watch it or like do anything with
for
it?
maybe 3
I
seconds.
haven't at all recently.
I watched it for
I
a
haven't
little
recently.
bit. For a
I
little
think
bit.
we might have one other fan.
Hey!
Maybe. Because we I think on each one we get like I know Justin watches it. I'll open it like whenever we first post it or whatever, but there's like
Yeah.
we always get like one or
Mhm.
2 random people. It's probably from Twitter, like just like clicking on it. But if
I
you're
thought
out
you meant,
there,
like,
if you're out there, please God, please like this.
We are
We're
here.
here.
We are
We
waiting.
appreciate you.
I thought
But
you
yeah,
meant
I
there
was
was
just
like
thinking
a fan in our audio.
Yep.
There was a fan blowing in our
Damn.
audio.
Someone came up to me at Target and was like, "Are you from the TRSS podcast?"
SpartanVision?
Damn, you're huge!
On YouTube.
Alright.
Talk about Halo.
Infinite.
Done with Battlefield.
It just looks dope. I'm ready to play it.
So the battle pack, like they had a whole, so Xbox had a whole conference like after their conference, which is really stupid.
Yeah.
It was like an hour long where they just talked about everything again. And so Halo Infinite, the battle passes won't expire. So like, if you play season 1 and get to tier 7, and then you don't play for 6 months, you can still play the season 1 battle pass and the season 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever season they're
That probably makes me think
still
that you
progress.
don't get your money back from the battle pass.
You definitely don't.
Okay.
And then the first battle pass is going to be Halo Reach themed.
Well, yeah. Oh, Reach.
So-
Okay.
When I first read that,
I
I
felt
read it
stupid.
as Halo Infinite Battle
Yeah.
Pass will be Halo themed, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
I would hope so. But then I
Yeah,
read it
that's
again.
what I was just saying. I thought that was like a joke when I saw it on iPhone. I just now clicked in my head. I'm like, oh, Reach. Never mind.
So
So they'll have like the dude with like the freaking handprint on his mask.
The guy with little scratches. Like he can't see out of his mask
Yeah.
on.
is that Halo
The
Reach
big,
the end where
huge,
you
like,
die?
Juggernaut dude.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Spoil it.
that's
I'm playing
the
through
only
that
one
in the
that I've
next year,
played.
in the next couple months.
Sad.
And freaking yeah. Spoilers: all of the main characters die.
Why?
But
That's
Everyone always talks
impossible.
about the
Oh,
Halo
yeah.
campaign being like great, but never
It is
cared for
great.
it.
that's the only part of Halo I like.
It is great.
I feel like it's great if you were
It's
born
very,
in like a
like-
certain amount of time
You're
and you
just
had a
not
brother
good
or
enough,
sister.
Kevin. Oh,
Yeah.
well, fair enough.
It's it's just very like the arbiter of truth seeks out the prophet of justice, and the library of this and
Cringe.
the arbiter, and so it's a lot of big words, and like you gotta take notes while you're playing to understand what's going on. At least that's how I feel. But
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the
2.
Wild 2.
Is that the hunting game?
I mean,
Or is that
is
the
Zelda.
fire in the thing?
You don't know what Breath of the
Zelda
Wild is,
on
Kevin?
Nintendo Switch.
No. Is that
Scroll up.
Loki?
Did you not watch the trailer?
No. Where is it?
Right below
Oh,
and
the
above your
Nin-
zombies thing.
the Nintendo thing.
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
much just second one.
Is it Link?
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha,
Yes.
gotcha. Have any of you guys played like those Nintendo games, like Zelda or
Yes.
anything like
I
that?
think Trey has.
Yeah. I played there's only
I thought you were
two
just
that
gonna
I
be like,
played.
yeah.
I played one with boats on my DS. There's one with train. No, there's ones on boats on my GameCube. There's one with trains on my DS. I played, and then I played Breath of the Wild once, and then I played through it second, like a month, twice, not fully.
How old were you when you played these?
Oh, God.
Breath of the Wild
I
is
don't
only, like,
fucking
3 years
know.
old,
Breath of the
right?
Wild was like a year or two ago.
Okay.
But the one on the
I was
GameCube
wondering
I
if it
was
was
like
gonna be like a
10.
12-year-old thing.
And the one on DS I was like 12 or 13.
You've really never heard of Breath of the Wild,
But
Kevin?
Breath of the Wild.
I've
won,
always
like, a
heard
bunch
it
of
just like
awards.
Legends of Zelda. I didn't know.
Breath of the Wild is like it's a Zelda game on the Switch. It's huge.
Yeah, I'm
It is very
not
good.
really in on anything, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
Just a old
But
man.
like, is there anything that they showed that's like new in the second
I
one?
wouldn't
or-
know.
Not really.
That like stuff coming out of the floor on top of that rock.
It literally-
looked new.
I was kind of annoyed because I'm like, if they have the same fucking map, just so, like with more shit on it, I'd be annoyed. It needs to be a whole different area. Not that I really even discovered more than like a tenth of the map in the original game. That's
Yeah.
just kind of stupid. Because I only played for like probably only have 20 hours in the game.
That game looks fun. Too bad I
I'm
don't have a
watching it right
Switch.
now.
Nick,
You want to buy
us a
one for
Switch.
$50?
I can.
I think okay.
Honestly, I bought it in Florida. I was like, I want to switch. And I always do this. I want to switch.
Mm-hmm.
And I buy it, and I play it for a little bit, mostly because I just didn't have anything else to play.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Now I should buy my Switch because I don't have anything down in
Is that
Florida.
going through
And then-
walls and shit?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Trey, I'd buy one. I'd play through Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey, and then I'd just never use it.
I kind of want to play Mario Odyssey, and I kind of want to play Super Smash Bros. Because I played Melee.
I
whichever-
got super good at Super Smash Bros. Senior year of high school. I was smacking everyone. And they were like, how are you
Everybody-
so good? You've never played before. And I'm like, I'm just a natural gamer, you know?
Natural gamer.
Everything's fucking coming out in 2022. Very sad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All because of this COVID. The
Coronavirus.
Delta variant is gonna melt
Did y'all
your
know that the
balls off.
Titanic was
Was fake, and it was actually the
Yeah.
Olympic. Yeah.
What was that on? Where did I see that?
It was
I don't
actually
know.
what?
I saw it on Twitter, I think.
I probably saw it.
It was a different boat. There's like a theory
insurance
that
fraud.
freaking it wasn't. Yeah, for JP Morgan, and like it wasn't the real boat, and he just let everyone die.
And all his competitors
and
were on
made
the
a bunch
He'd
of
ship.
let
money
them
off
make
of
a
it.
movie about it. They wouldn't make a
Yeah.
movie about it if it wasn't true. Weird.
I agree.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
That old lady talking about her
Never mind, I can't say
romantic
that.
time, but
Yeah.
like 3 days.
That
Their
old
whole
lady making
family.
fucking people go walking through or swimming through the water looking for her shit. I've never seen Titanic. I just know that that's that's
I've
the
seen
thing that
that
happens.
movie.
Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. This is the first movie
Oh, I
Nick
need
and I
to
saw in
deafen.
theaters
Hold up.
since December.
Since December
Yep. And they met
of
Paige.
2019.
So we did meet.
All right, Trey's gone. All right, this movie sucks.
It was okay.
Like the first half is like I was falling asleep, and then the second half was okay.
So I understand.
but like
I understand the plot of this one because I watched the trailer. What is the first one about?
Do you want to do it?
Is it
Nick,
just
or-
called Hitman's Bodyguard?
Yeah. There's.
yeah, it's just
Okay, I'll
go ahead, 'cause I
There's
don't really
Ryan
know.
Reynolds,
I was
which
gonna
is
say
like
the name of
this
the movie.
bodyguard of the year. He's this top class AAA bodyguard. If there's
Yeah.
anyone famous, he's like protecting them. And then there's the Hitman, which is Samuel L. Jackson, and he like kills all these famous people. So they have a history of like Ryan Reynolds protecting him and
Okay.
Samuel L. Jackson like killing his targets. And then they pretty
So
much
they're like
work together
rivals.
to. Yeah, but then throughout the movie they have to work together to save like his wife or some shit. I don't know.
And freaking what's his name? Freaking Victor Reznov's in it.
Gary Oldman?
I don't know his name. Yeah, he's the bad guy.
Nice.
And Puss in Boots is in it.
But yeah.
I don't
So-
know.
so the,
from Shrek.
Javier, no. Not Javier Bardem, it's what the hell's his name?
in the first one or the second one?
Second one.
I know he's in the second one. What the fuck is his name?
All right, so
Antonio Banderas. Yeah.
yeah, the dude from freaking Spy.
Yeah. The
Um,
son.
What was I gonna say?
That was George Lopez,
Oh,
right?
so my problem with the second one is freaking the dude's wife, right? Samuel L. Jackson's wife. I don't know if I can say this, but she's so racistly Hispanic. Like she just screams the whole movie.
Yeah.
And it's so annoying.
It's like
She just
stereotypical,
screams in
like,
Spanish.
Latina.
Yes. And it's the most annoying thing for the whole first hour of the movie.
But then she gets
And,
captured, and then the movie gets good.
So that's the
Yeah,
movie is just his
that's
wife gets
basically
captured
it.
and Ryan Reynolds and Samuel Jackson rescue her.
Yeah, he's pretty much like
Yep.
on
Pretty much.
whatever it's called. He doesn't use guns because his therapist told him no more guns. So it's just
Gotcha.
him like pepper spraying people. But I don't get it because the only thing I didn't like was since he's on like I'm not using guns phase, he was like scared of every single gunshot. Like Samuel L. Jackson would like rack a gun and he'd be like, "Oh Lord," but like he wouldn't be scared of guns. Like he's still a bodyguard. He's just not using them. That part was a little stupid.
And then freaking
What?
so
Whole-
spoilers in the first movie, they do this whole thing towards the end where they're like driving, and it's in the trailer, so it wasn't funny. But they're driving a car in the first movie, and like they hit something, and Ryan Reynolds comes flying out of the windshield, right? And then he's like, "Oh, I'm okay," right? And then in the second movie, they're driving a car, and as the second they get in the car, I'm like, "Oh, I bet she was gonna fly through the windshield and do the same thing from the first movie," and that's exactly what happens. And
Predictable trash.
yeah, I mean, like if you just want to like see people shoot each other, like it's fine.
A little funny.
But like the first one's significantly
Yeah,
better.
so-
Like it's funny. It's like
So the
Deadpool.
action is okay.
First one's funnier. The action's better. Yeah, I mean the first one's action's like I remember the action from the first
Yeah.
one. I don't really remember the action from the second one that much.
Yeah, it wasn't
But yeah, the first one's definitely better.
Gotcha.
But it was alright.
Do you want to talk about Luca next so we don't have two people that didn't watch it? So
Sure,
I'll
sure.
just
So Luca is Pixar's newest movie. For some reason, all the Pixar movies are going on Disney Plus for free. Like Soul went on
Nice.
here for free.
I
But-
wonder
Go ahead.
how they make the money. Like
Disney
I don't know
Plus
how that works on
subscriptions, I would
Netflix
assume.
or on Disney, like any streaming service. Like I get that, because it's not like there's ads.
It's
On
just people pay
It's
$10
just like-
or whatever. People pay however much, and that's what they get
It's-
money from.
like on Netflix.
I feel like that's not
right?
enough.
So they
Like,
put
that's not like
it is.
they're definitely not making as much money as they would be giving it to the movie theaters. Because that's like paying one
Yes.
ticket to see
Especially
every single
if they
movie
don't
at
put
the movie
on
theater.
exclusive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely not making as much money. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why they're putting Pixar
I wonder if that's
releases. I feel
known.
like
Like if they let that, like if they like explain like how they make the money. Probably not. That would probably be dumb.
Anyways, it's about this little mermaid boy that's never been up to this surface. He lives in like Mexico or something. There's always boats driving by that he has to hide from the surface monsters. And then
Hilarious.
He meets this mermaid friend, and the mermaid friend pulls him onto the surface, and they both become human. And then they go to the town because the little mermaid boy's Luca, his parents are like, "You can't go to the surface, Luca. Too dangerous. Go live in the deep with your uncle." And his uncle's like one of those angler fishes.
Yeah.
So it's funny because he's like, "I can't breathe up here. There's too much oxygen." Anyways, so then he runs off to the surface city with his friend, and they meet this girl. And
Are you still talking about the movie?
different movie. So they do a triathlon to win some money to buy a Vespa because all they want is this Vespa.
Yeah.
But then at the end, they win, and then the mermaid friend he met is like, "You know what? It's not about the Vespa." And he sells the Vespa, and he buys
Damn.
Luca's college tuition so that he can go to school with his
Oh, is this the fish movie on Disney Plus?
Yes.
I wanted to. Ah!
It was very good. I recommend
Well, that's
watching
good.
it.
So, it's just the Little Mermaid, Mexican.
I mean,
style.
kinda, but I mean, Disney also
And
made The
then-
Little Mermaid, so it's not like they really ripped it off of.
Yeah.
No, it was quite.
I guess you can't really do much with like a fish and like wanting to go onto
Yeah.
the thing. Yeah.
And they did the whole like, the friends started beefing. So then he was like, "What are you gonna do when they find out that you're really a mermaid? When it rains, what are you gonna do when it rains?" And then he freaking steps into the ocean and turns into a mermaid, and everyone's like, "He's a sea monster!" And then they all start hunting him down. But then he comes back and he saves Luca. It was very good. It looked
So it's like
very good as
Aquamarine.
well.
Have you seen that movie?
It's like I was gonna make a joke, but it's not. It's too late.
It was very good. I recommend you watch it.
Okay, I will sit down and watch it this week.
It's only an hour and a half, but it felt like
Bubble
it was like 2
guppies.
hours. Yeah, just like bubble guppies.
That's what I was gonna say.
All right.
The zombies
That was my
map.
joke.
So I guess they've calmed down with making new shit, and they're going back to the basics. Cause
Just like always.
yeah, the all that I saw was that it's just gonna be a traditional map like Keynote or Toten or something like that, where it's just like the first fucking what the hell is the first one called? The very first zombies map that came out in Black Ops Cold War.
Oh God.
I don't know. I feel like those are what
but-
most people enjoy. I would assume, like just like
Yeah.
Mhm.
you're not fucking running across a Warzone map to get to your shit. And
I would agree.
I don't know. I would enjoy playing zombies again. I feel like it's
Me
been
too.
long
I was
enough.
thinking about the other day. But like, if you're COD and you're making enough money anyways, why not just like, hey, let's try these new zombies modes and hope maybe one of them will like do amazing.
Yeah, blow up.
Yeah, like Warzone did.
I remember when they were talking about Warzone, and I was like, "That's gonna be fucking dumb." Because like Blackout, I didn't really enjoy, but nobody gives credit to Blackout. They were the first ones to.
Blackout had to walk so that
paved the way.
Warzone could run.
Yeah.
I have to freaking rant about this. So there's a lot of like I watch freaking video essays stuff. All that's what I mainly watch on
Racinovic?
YouTube. And so there's a bunch of videos about how like if your multiplayer isn't free, then it's dead on launch. Like people were saying the only reason Halo is free is because it couldn't compete. And like what was it about? Oh, it was about Battlefield. They were saying since Battlefield multiplayer isn't going to be free, it's not going to compete with
Well,
Call
yeah.
of Duty and
If
like
Battlefield
Halo and
multiplayer was
Warzone
free, they
and all
wouldn't
that
make any
stuff.
fucking money because that's all the game is.
Well, yeah, but that's what everyone's like. If the game we're moving to free, freaking EA models. Every game should be free, and like how Fortnite is, and like that's what everybody wants. And I'm like, no, I don't.
You
I'm
think they
good.
get more money making it a free game so that they get tons
Yes.
more players in, and then through microtransactions, people are like, you know what, I'll spend $10.
Yeah,
Versus
like you can.
getting people in for 60 and then not doing microtransactions.
you can what's it like, not explain it to yourself, but you can like rationalize it in your head, like, oh well, I can spend $60. Like, I don't know, that's how I would think, but I still wouldn't spend the money. But like, I'm getting this game for free, I can spend $60, and then it'll be like I'm just buying the game on like fucking a new jacket or whatever the fuck, like
It's
in Battlefield.
It's like freaking, you know, if the 10-year-old kid asks his mom to buy him GTA for $60, like, she might say no.
Right.
But if the kid asks his mom to get shark cards once a month for $10, that kid's getting $120 in shark cards that year. And so, it's just, they make, like, Fortnite makes so much money in microtransactions. And even Madden makes like $1 billion
I'm surprised-
a year, and the game costs $60.
I'm surprised GTA isn't free.
I was
by now.
telling Nick, I'm surprised we
Yeah,
haven't done
especially by
GTA
now.
roleplay by now. Like, GTA modded servers by now? Because you own it, right, Kevin?
Oh yeah, it's very hard to run for some reason.
So
Like
we just
GTA.
need Nick to get it, and then we could do it. Because I also
Yeah.
have it.
I haven't tried it since I tried it once with my new computer, and like I got into the game fine, but I couldn't figure out how to get out of like the first area because I was like stuck inside of a thing, and
On
like
a server,
none of the
or just like normal?
on a server, like on a
Okay.
modded server,
Okay.
and like I couldn't figure out how to do anything, and none of the models were rendering in for me, so I think I need to mess around with my settings, but I do
Nick,
have
buy
it, yeah.
GTA.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
I don't want to get yelled
Get
at from
a
some
job.
9-year-old kid that thinks he's a cop in real life.
What's going on with Outbreak?
They're just adding an Easter egg to it. So, wait, let me go up and see
Like
if I,
there's a
There's a
thing,
new
like,
thing you can
there's
do.
a freaking,
because like it was the dragon thing,
Okay.
right?
I don't know, Outbreak
Yeah,
sucks.
they're just adding an Easter egg to Outbreak. I don't know why. I guess this new season came out. Ooh, the season came out.
I wonder if they fixed the frame rate ever.
I don't know.
Heck.
I am down to play zombies again if you guys want to.
Nick, GTA
What,
5
man?
is on sale for $30.
It's way too
It
much
should be
money.
free. That's so dumb that it still costs money. They would be making
The
so
game's
much more
almost 10 years
Yeah.
old. Like, it's ridiculous.
money. Do it.
Plus, it's coming out, like, remastered in a couple months
Do what
anyways.
fucking Red Dead does. Just sell online for like $5. That would be
Yeah.
perfect.
Red Dead Online's on Game Pass now, so...
Lord.
What the hell was I gonna say? Oh, freaking not on the list. There's leaked images of like the event that's gonna launch in Rainbow along with the new game, the Extraction game, and all of the skins are really cool. Like they have each operator as like one of the zombies,
Do you
and it looks.
do you have
cool.
any like pictures of that, or is it on Twitter or something?
I saw them all on Twitter.
I'll see if I can
but
find them
they're
and
all
I'll put them
leaked
in the
stuff,
thing.
so they were in like terrible quality. But that looks cool. But that's it.
We can talk about Tarky. Everyone thinks the wipe is about to happen
Nick
because
just completed his
I'm
challenge.
gonna be really pissed.
Yeah.
Because I just did my pistol challenge yesterday. I just
yeah,
finished
because
it.
like all the bosses are spawning on reserve at the same time. There's like Kilo was spawning on factory.
What's up?
There's just a lot of there's a lot of stuff happening in Tarkov that is like there might be a wipe in like the next couple weeks just because there's so much stuff going on. Because I think that's what happened. That's what happened when I started. Because I started and a wipe was about to happen, and like every single scav had like super good armor on, or some crap like
they were
that. Where,
raiders.
like, yeah, like every single scav was a raider. But
I hope
the main
not, 'cause
thing.
I literally lost. Go ahead.
The main thing is Tachalla is going to be on the factory expansion, and he is apparently like I don't know if he's like kill his brother or some shit like that, but he's going to be the dude on factory, and he has like a sledgehammer, and he's going to be chasing you around, scaring the shit out of you,
I have seen the screenshots of that.
of him like tattooed with his
But,
face mask on.
With his freaking hammer. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I hope not, because I literally lost 2 million doing the pistol
Lord.
test.
How'd you finish it? Just on factory?
And I got lucky. I found some idiot running around with a knife, and I took like 3 mags to kill him. But
I killed some dude on factory earlier today with a P226 because he had a big old backpack on, big old purple one, and I saw him on the other side of the hallway, and I just kept like peeking, like just shooting once and peeking, and I finally domed him, and I was like, God, this is what it feels like to be good at this game. And then I just dipped out and turned off the Tarkov, and I was like, that's all I need for today to make me feel good.
Yeah, because I'm getting close to my hideout. Like, I need just a couple more things. Like, I need to hit Jaeger level 2, and then it's just I need to hit level 30, and then I'm pretty much there.
Nice.
But
what level are you at, Nick?
So I hope I've been dying consistently. Like, I lost $2 million doing the pistol task. Like, I haven't gone up a level at all.
How much?
So 20 probably.
How much rubles are we all at right now?
2.7.
Like
I went down
20,000?
to like 1.5. I was up to 3 though. Damn.
Aha! I have you all beat.
I'm dirt poor.
What do you have, Kevin?
3.5 million rubles. Because I
I think
sold.
he said like 2.5.
I was hilarious. I was at 2.7 before I did the pistol task.
Jeez.
And now I'm at like 200,000.
Nick, why didn't you just like, you know how you got it the last time? Why didn't you just like do that on your first run with a pistol?
Oh, I didn't think
Yeah,
about that.
you're
Thanks.
Have you tried clicking
I
on their
literally
heads?
I probably did it over 50 times, like over 50 runs over the week, and I just got lucky one run and ran into 2 people that literally had nothing.
Just a
and
couple
got 'em
hatchet
both.
runners out on the
But-
prowl.
Yeah, because I wasn't killing, real someone trying. So,
Right.
but
Sea of Thieves.
what's going on with Sea of Thieves?
Everyone watched the trailer.
Before we start this, Trey, we watched the second one last night, and that one is
Nice.
better than the first one.
Yeah.
I have
They-
seen
they
the
get-
second one. That's the one I've seen the most because I remembered Barbarossa at the end. I remembered them on the island where he was like the god, and I
Yeah.
didn't remember much about the bad guy. I didn't know they got his heart at the end. I was like, geez.
Yeah, at the end.
And yeah, good movies.
Sad ending though.
Sad, but it's setting up the beautiful third one.
You're not supposed
I'm
to
hoping
know
that
there's
one's
gonna be a
good.
third one, Kevin. I guess you kind of do at the end.
I
Never
don't
mind.
think I've seen the third one.
Really?
Yeah, I
that
don't
one's
think so,
really
'cause
good too.
I've
Like,
seen
it's
the
just
second one
the
a
Holy
lot.
Trinity.
Paige said she really likes the beginning of not
The
is
third?
it Dead Men Tell No Tales? Which one is that?
Dead Men Tell No Tales is the 4th one and the 5th one.
Yeah, I think
There's
she
Pirates
really
of
likes
the
the beginning of that one
Caribbean.
because they're like singing that song or whatever, and it's like all the dudes hanging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's Black Pearls and there's Dead Man's Chest and then I think World's End is the third
yeah,
one.
World's End.
The Sea
And
of
then
Thieves-
it's
Good, sorry.
and then it's I don't really remember the Stranger's Tides and then it's Dead Man Tell No Tales.
Jesus. All right.
The
Sea of
update
Thieves,
looks
Jack
like it's like
Sparrow.
only for like the pro professional players who like have been storing up cannonballs since launch. Like it looks real hard.
I mean, I think
Are
it's
we
more
gonna
of
try
it's
it?
like an actual like story. Yeah, I'm definitely fucking playing that. We'll have to wait till April to play it though, sadly.
How come?
Why for?
Yeah, I'll have to wait for my birthday.
Damn.
Why?
Oh, you guys want to
Nobody
play
will
it?
want to play it.
You guys want to play it?
I need to get Game
I don't
Pass.
want to play it, but through podcast, I'm socially
Oh,
obligated. to play
well,
it.
you didn't watch Luca for the podcast though, did you?
What is Luca?
That's not a game. So.
Luca's the damn fish movie, Trey, and they all
Oh.
die at the end.
Nah!
Spoilers,
God damn it.
Jesus.
I already know he's not. He's selling the car to save for Jimmy Neutron's tuition to college.
It's a
He already
Vespa.
spoiled that for me. All right, now can we talk about Subway, Boy?
Hold on, if the combat in Sea of Thieves was good, like these new enemies would be cool.
They're scary.
But the combat kind of sucks. So, like the best part of Sea of Thieves is looking at the water.
Jumping on another person's boat and
But-
stowing away. That was the fun part to me whenever we played that.
Like, yeah. Like I don't care about fighting AI. Like, give me like.
That was
frickin'
hard.
PvP lobbies where I can just fight like people.
When
who
we
are
were
better.
fighting those the like skeletons on that island forever.
Yeah.
I remember that being very hard.
That's what I'm saying. It's for only like the pro players. Like we can barely do a skeleton fort.
I don't know.
Not wrong.
All right,
We
Subway.
don't
What's going
barely.
on with Subway, Trey?
All right, I think we should all revolt against the modern society.
Why is that?
Because they don't give real bread to people.
You know how much a Subway footlong costs nowadays?
Like $7.
It ain't $5.
$7
Yeah.
and some change. And I think that's
It was
too
never $5.
It hasn't been
much.
$5 since like 2014.
I know.
Yeah, well, I haven't gone to a Subway since 2014.
Yeah, that's
Michael.
why.
And I think this is outrageous. And I went.
It's unfair.
I went and got a drink and a full foot long. Cost me $9. And I'm like, damn, I could have gone out to a fancy restaurant for $9. Could have got me a nice steak.
You could have got two.
They got 9 things off the
I
dollar.
could have got me to a nice sit down restaurant. Got me some eggs and bacon at good old Waffle House. At my nice fancy sit down Waffle House. But no.
Hell yeah.
I spent it all on fucking Subway. My
Could've
whole
gotten
week's
two
allowance on
cookout
food.
trays.
Yeah.
That would be more food. That would be lunch and dinner.
Could have gotten 2 Cajun filet biscuit combos with seasoned fries and a Diet Pepsi.
Gosh,
What's the
that's
deal that
insane.
Bojangles has? It's like you get a Cajun filet biscuit for like, if you like touch them or something.
Any
What?
If you lick the glass, you get free biscuits. I don't know.
You take a dump in their bathroom, you get a free Cajun filet biscuit or something. Just great deals all
practically
around.
giving them away.
Yeah, you'd be losing money if you didn't get this biscuit.
All right. The new Valorant operator.
They made
His name
another
is-
sniper rifle. Oh,
His name
that
is
was
Teo.
hilarious.
Did anyone watch the trailer for it?
I watched the whole
Yeah,
thing,
it's
and
awful.
it's so disappointing.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck?
The trailer is terrible. It's way too
I don't
fast
even play the
paced.
fucking game.
No one has any idea what his abilities are from that trailer.
What do you mean he like
He
goes,
goes back in
backwards in
time.
time?
He doesn't at all, though.
He has like aimbot.
All right, his abilities. He has a blind like Brimstone.
He's got a knife.
That too. He has a blind that you charge it, and then if you charge it for longer and then throw it, it'll like keep him blinded for longer, like Ying kind of.
Yeah.
The thing I was
Um,
thinking, is it a new
Yep.
map?
No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Then where were they
That-
in?
They were
Wasn't it
on
some
Breach in
random ass
that
map?
top hallway. Whenever you go right on the beach map, they're in that top hallway.
Gotcha. I don't think I ever
Um,
made it that far whenever we played it.
He has that blind. He has that grenade, just like that black girl that throws, and then Nick, it explodes into 3 grenades. So once it explodes once, you're supposed to run away. By the way. So
Nice.
there, he has that, and then his E is a knife. He throws the knife, and it has a little area of effect, and anyone within that knife can't use any of their abilities.
Well,
So,
I don't
you
use
know,
them anyway, so I should be
I
okay.
know. Not great. It's a decent ability. If that's his E though, and he gets that for free every round, that's gonna be kind of annoying. His ult, it has that same AoE, except it like radiates around him. So wherever he goes in a small area, people can't use their abilities. And with his ult activated, if he goes, like if someone kills him, he can get revived by teammates.
That only seems useful, like just him as a character, if you're playing like Sage is like blocking an objective with her wall, or like just like something like that, like very specific like stuff. It doesn't seem.
I mean,
thing
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
play
get-
him just because he's like my genre robot, you know. But
The thing I
and,
didn't
like,
get,
throwing knife. Go ahead. Sorry.
does he like go down or something? I didn't
Yeah.
understand the thing where it was like the countdown and it like whenever
He blows
what's
up.
his face shot him in the back.
Yeah, if he has his ult activated and he gets shot, he goes down and has however many seconds to be revived.
Okay.
Which, I mean, Phoenix's ult is better. He can just go around. Oh, I guess it doesn't last very long, but he can just go around, and if he dies, he just respawns automatically.
I'd say Sova's the best operator.
Oh yeah. Whenever you light your teammates up with your ult, that's my favorite.
I didn't know that was a thing.
The only way I think that like that ult could be good is if you take into account like the animation for the person coming out of the ult. And like they can't do anything because they're like doing an animation to come out of their ult whenever he like deactivates or whatever. Then it could be good because they would just be stuck there.
I don't know if it, like,
But-
if Reyna's in her ult, I don't know if it'll take her out of her ult. I think it just doesn't let you use, like,
Oh,
your
that's-
E's and Q's.
Oh, that's dumb. Like it needs to do that or he's completely useless.
I mean, I would...
Unless the area is like an entire objective, Like, I have a feeling that's gonna be a pretty
Well,
small
you know
area.
the size of Viper's like poison cloud with her ult. I would.
Yeah,
I would
it's
assume
too
not that
small.
big. And like I would
you
assume.
think it's gonna
It
be
needs
like
to be the size of like the Killjoy.
Yeah, Killjoy's thing.
Yeah, I would assume if like Sage puts a wall up and he runs near it, the wall won't just like come down. It's just if Sage is standing in that area, she won't be able to put the wall up.
He'll get
Yeah, I
buffed
agree. I think so.
immediately.
Is
Oh,
that
you
a
played
thing?
Yoru, Nick. Are you gonna
But-
keep playing him?
I don't know. I only played him for like
Don't you
one
like him?
game. I like his teleport ability, and his footstep ability is probably good. I just don't know how to use it. But
Is that a thing with every operator that's
okay.
come out? Have they had to balance it? Is it like new
Yeah.
guns in Call of
they
Duty,
either
or
get
they get it pretty well?
nerfed or buffed.
Gotcha.
I mean, Reyna still needs to be nerfed, and they haven't gotten to that yet.
I think
wrong with Reyna?
the patch notes say it's like
OP.
Reyna, the Australian girl, and somebody else are OP right now, and they want to nerf all.
The
They
Australian
buffed
girl
Yoru a little while
definitely.
ago. Yeah,
That dude
Reyna
that was
can
playing
heal
as
for like
Brimstone?
100 health.
That dude that was playing as Brimstone, he was fucking us up yesterday. That was terrible.
Yeah, he knew how to
hated
play
that.
that dude. All right.
What else we got?
The
Everybody's sequel.
DayZ update.
Fine, skip the nobody sequel.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know. I
was
also
your
don't
thing,
have
wasn't
the
it?
thing. I do, but
What is everybody?
Trey. It's the movie that I talked about on the podcast, and you deafened yourself because
It's
you don't want to
Nobody.
hear spoilers. And
Oh.
then you finally went to go see it 2 months later.
Oh, that's a good movie. That was
It's
a
just
really
that
good movie.
there's a sequel in the works currently.
Good.
Just watch John
Um,
Wick. You don't need to watch.
DayZ.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
don't need to watch Better Call Saul. Fucking.
All right, you
punch
guys didn't even
people or
see the
whatever.
movie.
Right, but like John
All
Wick
right,
like
if
fits
they're
that
not, if
like
they make a
okay.
John Wick 4,
perfectly.
are you not going to go see it?
Yeah, what does that have to do with
Okay,
nobody?
why are you going to go see John Wick 4? Just watch the other John Wicks.
'Cause Keanu Reeves is cool.
Got him.
That's like saying I'm gonna go see like Mecha Bots instead of Transformers. Like no, like I feel like that's just the off-brand
Alright,
John Wick.
that's fine, but I enjoyed it, and I'm glad I went to go see it.
It was good.
Well, we weren't asking.
It should have been on Game Pass, is what I'm trying
Nobody
to say.
should have been on Game Pass. Got it.
Yeah, they're adding movies to Game Pass. I'm telling you, that's the next step.
Okay.
This is the next step in evolution.
No wonder I know what
so
everybody's
inconvenient.
was, because it's fucking not everybody. That's the wrong name. I was like, what the fuck is everybody?
Haven't put it as nobody sequel, so I called it everybody because it's like that's what the sequel. It's like Now
Yeah,
You See Me sequel should have been called Now You Don't, but they just called it.
Well,
Is that the movie
I didn't
where
know what
they
you were
were
talking about, so
magicians?
that was bad.
I said nobody.
DayZ update.
Yeah,
What is it?
Your favorite person's in it.
Jesse
Whenever I
Eisenberg?
read it, I said nobody.
No, your other favorite person.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, when you said nobody, I assumed you were making a joke about that, though, Michael.
What the heck? I said the name of the movie.
Yeah, but I was like, okay, whatever. DayZ, what's up?
I'm looking at the list right now, but the main thing, they're adding the M16, and people are freaking out because they're like, if it's 3-round burst, then it's just going to be the most OP weapon ever. But,
That's it.
Yeah, but you can't put a sight on it.
yeah,
That's it?
I don't really get the problem with they're changing.
Oh,
Infected are now attracted by smoke, grenades, flares, fireplaces, and explosions, so you can't just sit in a house at night and make your little fire.
Why doesn't DayZ have bikes?
There's gonna be different types of infected.
Yeah, they're adding types. There's gonna be like a heavy dude, like a heavy cop, and like military dudes. The other main thing, you can now block all. I think they're kind of nerfing zombies because you can block all of their attacks. Because in the last one you couldn't like
Didn't they just
block
buff
one.
it?
Yeah,
Why
they,
aren't there,
they
like,
buffed it
motorcycles?
last update. And then I guess that was too much for everybody.
They buffed it too much because the zombies
Yeah.
like if you're not playing on mod, the zombies erase you. If there's more than you can't fight more than two
Well,
zombies at
Yeah,
once.
I think
even with,
I think
like, the-
overall
you
they're just
shouldn't.
kind of nerfing zombies because that was too much. I felt like, but
I
I feel like where
I
it was,
think-
where you could fight like you can confidently fight 3
I
zombies at
think
once,
Yeah.
maybe
there
4.
should be swarms, and I think they should.
it should be like
do-
Days Gone.
I'll just go play State of
No,
Decay.
yeah, well, no,
at
like
that point.
I mean that, like I don't want to see like 10 zombies in one town. I want to see like
If you're giving
50
me
or like a lot
swarms,
more.
I need to like get more out of killing all of them then.
You just reminded me, Nick.
Yeah, that's
uh,
true.
I don't know if it's in the beta. I'm pretty sure it's in the beta, but there's a State of Decay update happening tomorrow. It is about, like, they're doing something with plague territories, but no one cares about that.
Kevin, you think there's people still sitting around waiting for the next Get Your Hat stream?
Yes.
Damn.
I have it timed.
All right.
They send me emails. I am one of those people.
Now the last thing on the list.
Today's.
What do you mean? There's nothing
Oh,
left on the
okay,
list.
go ahead.
Anthem.
Line,
That's
line,
for
line,
next
line,
week,
line.
Trey.
Well, I can't.
Too
add
late, Trey. You already
anything,
missed the
because
week. You missed the
already
deadline.
started
it.
making this next week, and I can't add anything to this week.
Well, you missed the deadline.
Anthem is quite a disappointing game.
Yeah, my favorite
You know.
YouTuber has told me.
It is like, have they still not added anything to that yet, Nick?
I don't know. Some YouTuber made a video that got like 200 views that says they decided that they're not working on the game anymore.
Only
That
200.
is so
How'd you
like-
even find that video?
like
Oh,
honestly.
I'm a good YouTuber.
I mean, honestly, the reason why it just popped in my mind because I was just fucking looking for Battlefield and Anthem was like somewhere on that store. I mean, I just watched the trailer again. Like, it does not look like that, and there is nothing to do in that game.
Apparently,
Yeah,
Wait,
the
is there
gameplay
like
is
something
fun.
new here, or did you just add it to say that it was bad?
No, Trey just
Oh,
added to say it
okay.
was bad.
awesome.
Nice.
Can I
Like the gameplay is good.
throw something out there for the future of this podcast and Nick's channel and everything?
We get
I
it, Kevin.
think-
We need a color scheme. I messed
No,
up.
no, no, no.
You don't
No,
like
no,
rainbow.
no, no, no.
I get it.
No, no, no. We
Damn.
need to get into the TikTok sphere of gaming
God, no.
content.
No.
All right, and the
No,
podcast.
no,
These
no,
are
no, no.
shorts.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm listening to this podcast, and he's talking about how many views you get from just putting up like a gameplay thing, and he is
Listening
like
to a
talking about how he's
podcast
getting
right
like,
now?
no, I'm not a crazy
What are you
person.
talking about? You talking about like how people just have like a little bit of a
Yes.
gameplay in the background?
You know how many views you got on that clip of your YouTube short, Nick?
My clip.
401.
Yeah, you could be doubling or tripling your profits on that shit on
But
TikTok.
then you're just cringe.
But you're getting your
Well,
name out there. I
we
feel like
need
that's
good,
something.
interesting things we talk about. Then.
I'm covering
So you're
the
just
Twitter
saying, like,
realm. Someone else needs
instead
to
of-
cover the TikTok realm of putting up stuff.
Instead
up
of
there.
uploading
I got you,
clips
Kevin. I got
to
you.
YouTube, you're just uploading the shorts to TikTok
We'll do
instead.
both.
We can do YouTube as well.
All right.
I feel.
I'll make it
I
something
feel like
like
that
that's what you're
shit.
saying.
I
No,
feel like
I'm
that
making a
shit-
TikTok.
Or
Trey.
like stuff of like any highlights that you make, like that highlight you make of Tarkov, like where you shot Trey. That would probably blow up on TikTok. I feel like that is like that's getting ready to be a big. It's already a big thing, but like
Yeah, it's already a big thing. Yeah.
Well, that's my thing now. Is like, do I keep making Spartan Visions, or do I just take all of these clips and make them shorts? But the problem with shorts, at least through YouTube, is they take fucking forever to
Damn!
process. A 4-second short takes like 20 minutes.
You know what this
to
reminds me
process.
of? There was a
I don't know
YouTuber
why.
who used to do like 30-second videos, and the guys I think he played with kept bashing him like he's not a real YouTuber. He makes 30-second videos, so he's utter garbage, and then he kills himself.
are we talking about Trey here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking about stuff. Oh, okay. Something that has to be said on the podcast before we end this. General Sam's newest
Ice
video
cream?
is his best
Oh,
video
what-
he has ever
I have
made.
not seen this yet.
It
What
was
is it
okay.
about? Like, what is it?
His ice cream
It was
video
okay.
is so good.
Oh.
No, it was. I've watched it 3 times.
It was all right.
It's very long in the beginning.
It's so
It
good.
was like kind of anticlimactic at the end. He was like, "I made the
What-
ice
what-
cream. Now I'm gonna tell you guys that it was just okay."
Also, the
What-
fact
what
that
did
he
he-
stole it from that old lady kind of pissed me off.
Was it like a real life, like
Yeah.
Yes.
making ice cream?
Have you
or-
seen his Taco Bell menu
Yeah,
video
yeah.
where he just makes like
It
Taco
made
Bell
me
items?
wanna.
He did that
it
with
made
ice
me
cream.
want to eat a Crunchwrap, so I went to go get a Crunchwrap.
Yeah, he just did the same thing with ice cream.
Oh, okay.
So,
Beautiful.
but I thought it was quite good.
I think one of my favorite videos
that's all
from
I
him
have to
is
say.
when he did the mountain trail with his brother, and he
Trail?
threw
I've
up
seen those.
That is
'cause he
good
drinks the
video.
water.
Growing up.
Yeah.
Do we have
Uh,
a TRSS email account?
Yes, it's
We have to.
it's on.
Don't
it's
say
on,
it.
It's on the YouTube channel. You can click on like contact us.
Wait, Michael's
So-
making it?
Yes.
Oh.
So if we want to figure out, I have one that I could add from me playing Stalker yesterday. I got the shit scared out of me.
I've
If you
got a
want to
couple
look
to
at that,
add.
go to my fucking Twitch thing and look at the latest
Wow,
highlight.
plug yourself on the podcast. I see.
I got so fucking scared. But yeah, and also other people stream, but yeah.
My streams are depressing recently. It's just me playing Tarkov, doing a pistol run, and then I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm done. And then I get off.
Yeah, I
Same here.
joined that dude that I've been watching stream last night, and as soon as I joined, he got killed by a hacker, and he was like, yeah, guys, I don't think I'm gonna stream this tonight.
Who,
He
Nick?
just got off. No, the guy that hid my stuff for insurance.
Oh, some dude came into my stream yesterday, and he was like, "Hey, can I post links?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." And he posted it, and it was like that meme where like the dude is like thinking about all the stuff, or the girl that's like doing all the math in her head. I was just like thinking, I was like, will this be like fucking like porn or something embarrassing? So I like pulled it off to the side, and he just made a cute little stalker video, and I was like, that's great. And he's like, please give me feedback, and I was like, yes, it was very good. He probably unfollowed immediately.
Should we talk about...
Yeah.
Should we tell my story of how I'm a terrible person in DayZ?
Oh my god, yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so SpartanVision's video coming out Wednesday.
Oh, you made a video of that?
Description.
No. We
So-
look so bad in that, don't we?
So, we're just chilling in the safe zone for an hour because we're bored, right? And there's some dude doesn't speak great English, right? Just chilling in his car. He's new to DayZ, doesn't really know how to drive.
But he was not. He was
Right.
chilling in his car and then fucking just crashed it immediately.
So, like, he was crashing into every single tree, couldn't drive in a
He
straight
didn't know how to
line.
shift.
And so, we decide to be awful people, and we go sit just a wee bit outside the
Well,
safe
no.
zone.
You're
Right.
leaving out the whole middle part.
What, were we freaking like, it's that dude who stole your car, that
No,
person.
no. He got in his car, crashes into the wall or the tree, and then just lags out. He's gone. So I got in his car, and then some fucking white knight kid was like, "I'm recording you if you steal that car." So I just like parked it off the road. And then another dude fucking drives up, and I almost stole his car, but did I crash? I crashed like immediately or something. Or no, the wheels weren't on it. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Anyways, this dude's leaving the safe zone, right? And we decide to just go camp a wee bit outside the safe zone. And, you know, he's a terrible driver, right? So this dude's driving, right? And it's a straight road, as straight as it can be. And he crashes into a tree on the side of the road. I shoot one round into his windshield. He still has that 30-second safe zone, right? So from his point of view, his windshield just cracked.
Mm-hmm.
And he's probably sitting over here pressing
Yeah,
every
you can
key
see
on
him,
his
like,
keyboard,
looking behind
trying
him.
to figure out how to shift backwards and get out from behind the tree. And then I send another round, and he just slumps over his steering wheel, types in chat. He's so depressed, and he quit DayZ.
Yeah,
So you get a free car.
Yeah.
we did because we flipped our
Yeah,
other
but
car.
I felt bad for the next 30 minutes. Because this dude, like, he did not
then-
know
and
how
then
to
he
play.
typed in
And
chat,
I
he
just
was like,
killed
"My
him
God."
the second he left the
He's like,
safe
my
zone.
God,
My God, it has
It's
been
like-
taken.
can anyone help?
He's like, how do I get my car back?
So
But
y'all
that's
be playing
DayZ.
again then.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna be doing on that server. People stole my money before we started this podcast.
Yeah.
I was buying a
I
new
know.
backpack, and all
You
my
were
money
signing
got
the price.
dropped. And yeah, and then I was like, whoever stole my money, I hope you enjoy it. And then an admin was like, I'm on my way, and I'm like, it's not that important, dude. I was like, it's fine.
It was literally $20.
Yeah, it was like 20,000 or something.
Alrighty.
Alright, lads. That has been episode 22 of the TRSS podcast.
Check out our TikTok.
Check out our TikTok. What should we make our username? We'll take suggestions in the comments down below. But for real,
First.
what should we make the username, guys?
Wowzers.
Wowzers.
I don't know.
TRSS.
Something
That
along
doesn't
the
fit.
lines of TRSS. Or just do
Are
SpartanVision.
we ending this?
No.
No, why not TRSS?
Don't make it me.
It doesn't fit!
We ending
Yeah.
this?
TRSS podcast.
Alright, let's end it. Bye.
Alright,
Whoever that
goodbye,
one viewer
everybody.
is other than
What
Justin
about
and me.
TRSS gaming?
Bye.
We'll talk about it.